remember when you sent me the first recording of this song, when you first wrote it, and I cried. It really was, excuse me, it was, the new paradigm song, right? And it is about a new paradigm. And I
Yeah.
talk a lot about the new paradigm and, the new paradigm of success, the new paradigm of living. And, I think it's where we're going. And it is, yes, I mean, sometimes listening to our crazy side, because that is our intuition. And I think we're trained to, like, we have to show up in this certain way to fit in, but in reality, the things that make us unique, the things that feel crazy, are the things that we're meant to do and that open us up. And just your energy, like, sense, like, really tapping into this part of you. It's
Mm.
amazing, to see it unfold, and to continue unfolding as you really connect
Yes.
back to you and yourself, and just, I don't know, I feel like that's one of the greatest things I've seen in you in the time that we've worked together, and at the retreat, and all of it, um, is just you really reconnecting to that side of you. I think that,
Yeah. It allowed the chance to do that without these people I'd never met before. There were seven of us from five countries. Several of us were on a Zoom call leading up to it. But it felt like, Lori, your gift is about connecting people. Like, that we belong. Like, we were, I don't know, we were all a little bit unicorny, but we all fit, you know? we all we all just immediately connected. And I love cultural immersions. Back in my early career days, I was part of a cultural immersion that was a year-long program for Disney with people from all of the countries of Epcot Center. We lived and worked together for a year. We still to this day stay connected and have friendships. Some of the people are coming to visit me in Tucson in a month or whatever. So I love that. But it was like these people, like, have I known you my whole life? Like, where did you come from? And how do I feel so comfortable with you? And I did bring the work of the Enneagram to the group and offered the assessment to everybody. But then while I was there, I did an experimental project with Mahendra from India, who's a professor and a social media girl. Like, does all this professional work. I don't know his whole work story, but he was so interested in this idea. And so he and I coached together with his Enneagram and ended up writing another song while we were there. And it's the Mahendra song now. It's called You Can't Fix Water, which was all about kind of like, we are who we are. Stop trying to be someone we're not. Embrace the authentic, real self. So I got two songs in the bag now related to this. Next step for me is probably going to be, my daughter's a singer songwriter in Portland, and I asked her to, just for fun, for demos, to do a recording session with me where she'll harmonize and add instrumentation, and we'll record one or two songs together. And maybe I'll be able to explain to people through that demo what it is I want to do to help people heal through my coaching work. Of course, I won't quit my day job. I'm still a leadership and team development coach and love that work on the tourism side, but this is where I can really balance out the you know yin side of Linda with the yang side of Linda, put it that way.
yeah, yeah. And I think we've talked about it. Even your tourism clients, the right ones, right? They can still benefit
Exactly.
from stuff.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that I'm going to just say, like, I think that absolutely they can, because that's the whole point, right? Of, like, really, doing this integrative work. It's like we come back to ourselves and can bring all of ourselves into what we do, because that is, that's what connects you to people, is those innate gifts. And it's just one other layer of who you are and what makes you amazing and special. And I
Yeah.
think, you know, I think, my own perspective, as we are going into just like a new phase of life, of what's happening in the world. I think that, that is such a huge part of our success, is allowing ourselves to be all of us. That's what creates the ease, because you're not trying to fit into this mold of what people expect from you, but you're actually expressing who you truly are. And I know in our work together, that's come out in so many ways, right? In the song, in the retreat, and in your more corporate work, but it's been really finding your voice in so many ways,
Mhm.
been unlocked through really connecting to yourself.